Hello, our dear ones. We are members of the Galactic Federation, and as always, we greet you with love. It is an honor to connect with you. It is an honor to bring through messages that we hope will guide and uplift you through 2026. We do wish for all of you to know and to be reminded that you are amply supported. You are always in the presence of guidance, spiritual guidance, that from your own guides, from your own spiritual entourage, but as well as that from a higher consciousness, a collective of beings that feel love and compassion, as well as a tremendous sense of responsibility towards humanity. We are here to guide you in setting intentions, into choosing the path of higher consciousness, one where you are all responsible, not only for the experiences that you bring and create to those around you, but of equal importance towards the experiences that you choose to create and co-create for yourselves. 2026 for each of you is a year that will bring about many changes, remembering that we do not necessarily speak of external changes, but that we remind you that the changes that you seek to witness, experience, and observe must always begin on the inner levels. What you will each experience as far as spiritual and innermost transformations will vary for many of you, but there are some overlapping themes, there are commonalities, and we wish to simply speak of some of these broader commonalities to help each of you gain perspective that is necessary to help you choose the path of highest growth. And we wish for a moment to speak of perspective. Higher consciousness is an avenue towards seeing all in your own lives and seeing the reality that you all find yourselves in through a higher and grander perspective. It is about learning to step back from the sometimes micro perspective that you each have and learning to see the world, including your own lives and the roles that you play in this world, from perhaps the 10,000-foot view, to see how the feelings that you experience contribute to this much broader energetic soup that contributes to the collective experience. To focus on a higher perspective is to be able to see how the world is here to create a backdrop for your own learning and development, and conversely, you each play a role in bringing learning, guidance, and lessons to all those around you. You all emerge as teachers in each other's life experience, and to see each other as teachers allows you to connect with a higher perspective. Perspective, we will say, for all of humanity, will be the key to bringing greater harmony and unity through 2026. It will be about seeing past and beyond nations and national interests. It will be about seeing through political or religious ideologies and beliefs and beginning to connect once again to the greater needs of humanity, all of which you have in common: the need for compassion, for justice, for dignity, for harmony, and for love. Remember, our dear ones, when you are challenged or triggered by a situation, it is simply an invitation for you to step back and to learn how to see the bigger picture, to ask yourselves what it is that you need to learn and understand from that which triggers you. Learn to witness this as objectively as possible, temporarily setting aside your own emotional triggers, to see how your triggers and the triggers of those around you play into a much larger lesson, one that stands to teach the collective at large. We remind you, our dear ones, that through perspective comes compassion, And this is indeed the second most common overlapping theme that will be important for humanity moving into 2026 and even into 2027. Compassion represents a bridge through which you step outside of your own immediate needs and perspective, and you learn to bridge to and connect with the needs and the perspectives of those around you, even if those perspectives are in stark contrast to your own. To have compassion through a higher and broader perspective does not mean that you need to condone the views or actions of those around you, but in the very least it allows you to see and understand their thoughts, intentions, and actions through a compassionate lens, understanding that which may drive and motivate them, allowing you to understand perhaps their own inner fears and how each individual or group seeks to dispel their own fears through the choices and the beliefs that they subscribe to understand another's fear, another's motivation, another's intention, is what allows you to see their perspective through a lens of compassion, understanding that in actuality, humanity has many shared fears, but it is through a shared compassion and love that you all transmute those fears and together step into a place of greater unity and harmony. We will also remind you that once you gain higher perspective, that once you embrace greater compassion, you are then better equipped at learning what needs your focus and your attention, remembering that you all have a choice in where you funnel your attention and your ensuing energy. That to cast your attention on one particular issue is to grant and gift energy to that particular issue. And so it is very much in alignment with the saying in your realm that where your attention goes, energy flows. We invite you to be mindful of that which you focus on, and to remember that if you are focused on an outcome or an intention that is not serving to your highest and greatest good, or to the highest and greatest good of humanity and Gaia at large, it simply stands as an invitation to find an avenue whereby you may focus your intentions and your attention upon the higher needs. And we remind you that through 2026, it will be an ongoing need to unite, to harmonize through love and compassion. It is the power of your intentions and your focus that will carve a new energetic gateway through which all of humanity can reorient and focus on. We, your friends in the Galactic Federation, we are here to remind you of your power, the power of your focus, the transformative power of perspective and compassion. We are here to guide, and we are always present with the energy of love and support.